Hello traders out there in Traderland. My name is D7 here, Grok Trade. This is good through January 12th, 2020. Crazy. It's weird still saying 2020 anyway. We're looking at the markets as a whole, and you look at the markets here. We ended on Friday on a bearish note with financials down the most, 0.74%, crude oil down 0.64%. And silver higher by a full percent, gold higher by 0.6%, and fear down. And we're at 12.6, guys. That's no fear out there to speak of. And Bitcoin is over $8,100. We are heading back northbound. And subscribe. Hit that bell if you want notifications. The spider here is in a big rising wedge, bearish divergence on the MACD centered oscillator. Guys, that is a bearish pattern. Diamonds, the Dow, we're at resistance, guys, in a rising wedge, bearish divergence on the MACD centered oscillator. That is bearish to me. NASDAQ at resistance. We have a bearish engulfing taking place here after a doji. Guys, that's another opportunity to be dropping on the MACD. Look at the center, the MACD line and the indicator line almost ready to, no, it did cross actually, because we have a tick to the negative side on the histogram. It did cross over, showing that it should drop. Financials, whoops, let's go to financials. Financials that I'm looking at here could actually be set up to go bullish, guys. It could do that. If you look at the financials, or that was the Russell's 2000. Russell's 2000 is set to go northbound. The financials, rather, that one's, oh boy, I've got to watch this one really closely. It could be bullish. The U.S. dollar busted up past this. We have a falling wedge, which is bullish. We have a jab here, a bullish jab. We go higher, we break resistance. Long as we can stay above this red line, which is acting like it's wanting to drop down below it, but if we can stay above it, the U.S. dollar will be bullish. But it looks like it closed right below it. It looks like we could be going bearish. Two jabs in a row is very unlikely, but that's what we're seeing. Wow, very interesting. Crude oil took a big hit, big drop, but as far as the short term is concerned, this could be ready to go higher. However, the weekly chart looks very bearish. Let me just show it to you while we're here. Let's go to crude oil. Here is, and I'm using TradingView. There's a link for TradingView, the software that I'm using here, down and below in the description. You can see that. Very bearish here on this. But the daily though looks more bullish than the weekly. Just be careful on the daily chart. If you decide to play this long, it could be short-lived. Okay, so let's go. Whoops. Let's open that up. I'll go down to silver. Silver, it's chopping around. It's not bad. I mean, that could still be ready to go. Gold, chopping around, but not bad. Overall, the weekly charts look okay amongst most of these. However, the dailies just look bearish to me as a whole. VIX is down in low complacent areas, but we're at a support level that could bounce. And Bitcoin is just up and away, looking pretty nicely there. Let's look at some stocks of interest. Dow 30. The reason I'm going so fast is because I have shrimp in the oven and it's waiting for me. I'm ready to eat. It's Sunday afternoon, noontime. So if you look here, overall, look at all the tech stocks. I'm sorry, the Dow 30 stocks. Most of them were bearish on Friday. Apple's the only one in bullish territory. If you look down here, there's a couple others in bullish territory. But PFE did really well. But everybody else in negative red territory on Friday. Just not overly great. But I'm going to be showing you stocks. I'll be talking about buys. I'm not going to tell you the ones I'm in or out of. But I could be in them and I could be out of them, okay? So this is for education purposes only. If you look here, Apple looks like it's dojing out after a big run. That looks like it's ready to reverse. AXP Long as it stays above this red line, I'm okay with it. BA, Boeing is bearish. Look to short that. Caterpillar is in a lot of trouble. Could be a short opportunity. Cisco is bullish. Look to go long that. CVX is bearish. Look to short that. Disney is bullish. Look to go bullish. GE is bullish. Look to go bullish. Goldman Sachs, look for a retracement, and on that retracement, look for a buy. Home Depot is looking bearish if it can drop a bit here. IBM is bullish. Look for a setup though. Look for a nice pullback above the trend line or a high base. That would be good. Intel is very bearish. Look to short that. Johnson & Johnson bearish. Look to short that. JP Morgan could be a bull flag, but we have earnings coming up on that. Watch earnings. That will tell us. Coca-Cola, look to go, just don't go short this, but it's going to drop more than likely. McDonald's looked for a nice drop, look for a nice bull pullback to the rising 200 moving average, and you got to play there. 3M looks toppy, like it's going to drop. Merck is short. Microsoft, as long as it stays above that blue line, it's great. Look for a bounce off of that. Nike is very toppy. That could be in trouble soon. PFE, just stay away from. PG, short that. TRV, short that, but that could just be choppy. UNH could be a double top happening. Look to short that. UTX, it has to stay above this trend line. If it does not, short that. If it can stay above this, bouncing around and get above 154, it's another long. Visa is toppy. Look for that to drop. Verizon is down really low. Look for that to start to bounce back up, but that is no way along. WBA, Walgreens has been in a lot of trouble. It's down. That is a short, but wait for a setup. Walmart is a short. Exxon, it's more bearish right now than it is bullish. I don't know what to say on this one. This one, just stay away from it for the time being. Let's go to tech stocks. Is that too fast for you guys? Tell me if that was too fast. I hope this is bringing some level of value to you. Grok tech stocks. Let's get to them. We already looked at Apple. Let's go to AMD. Long as it stays above the blue line, it's fine. Look for a setup. That could be a high base. That could be ready to rock and roll. Amazon, look for that to drop. Wait for a setup on that, but it's long. Baba, Doji, after an extended run, look for that to drop. I need a formation before I'd get into it. Look to take profits if you haven't already. Baidu looks really strong, but very extended. Be careful with booking. That could be toppy, ready to drop. Cisco, like I said, is a buy. Catfish, short that, especially under this blue line. Cognizant Technologies, I call it Catfish. eBay is in a lot of trouble here. A lot of trouble. Look to short, but we have earnings coming up on the 24th. Facebook, too toppy. Look for that to drop. There's not hardly any buys, guys. This is all take profit territory. Google with an L. Same thing. Look for it to drop and come back before we enter. I'm looking for the markets now to pull back before we re-enter. If you look here at GoPro, that's in a lot of trouble right now. It's in a lot of trouble. Microsoft, as long as it stays above the line. MU. This one is short territory. Be careful with this one. Even though it looks very, very bullish, this is a bearish setup. Guys, this could be in a lot of trouble soon. Netflix, it's in trouble. Stay away from it. NVIDIA, it's toppy. It's going to drop, guys. Oracle is short territory. PayPal, it's going to drop. Shopify, it's going to drop. Snap is going to drop. Tesla's dropping. It could be setting up for a place, a bullish setup, guys. I'm really liking what I'm seeing here. We got extreme volume taking place. This could be capitulation. I hope not at this extreme high, but it could happen. Last but not least, Twitter is a short underneath those trend lines. I hope that wasn't too fast for you. Again, I'm using the software called TradingView. I have a link down below. Use that. We have a class this weekend coming up. If you want to hang out with us this weekend to do a class, go to groktrade.com. Down here on Trading Mentor, click that and fill out the form. We'll be in touch with you. That's this coming weekend, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. You'll hang out with us and learn trading. So that is it. That is it. And the rest of the stuff. If you haven't explored Grok Trade yet, look up here at all these different things. But the class, definitely do the class. If you haven't taken the class yet, you got to take the class. Everyone should be taking that class. We put you on the path to successful trading. We put you on the path to make money. We put you on the path to be a disciplined trader. That's what we do. And chat room and all that stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of goodies here. Anyway, I'll be doing another video. I'm going to be cranking out these videos on more of a regular basis. So that is to come. I have a number of things to share with you all. Take care. Happy and safe trading to you. Catch you guys later. Bye.